Warzone Season 5 is here, and of course the stadium has finally opened up and there's several secrets already waiting inside. I'm going to show you how to unlock the brand new weapon blueprint called the RED SPECTER for the XMG light machine gun. It's an alright blueprint, it's nothing special, but at least we've finally gotten a blueprint out of something. Okay, so to start this you'll need to head into Battle Royale on Verdansk. Now, I did a quick look on Plunder, and I don't think you can actually do this in that game mode, so you'll have to stick to BR unfortunately, but it does work in casuals, which makes this slightly easier. Once the match starts and you exit the plane, you'll get a notification that the satellite hijack contracts have spawned in. Now they'll be in the form of crates, a little bit like loadouts, but they're blue, and once you get one and interact with the crate, it'll drop the contract on the floor with an armor plate and some cash. Now once you pick up the contract, it's going to tell you to go to a certain location to collect something, and you'll see a yellow circle on the map telling you where you need to go. Once you get close enough to the equipment that you need, it'll be pinged on the map, so it's not that hard to find. Basically, what happens now is the narrative is that the equipment was stolen by another operator and you need to get it back. So all you need to do is kill any enemy operator, and it doesn't matter who that is. All you need to do is just get one kill on a random player, so if you're playing in casuals, this will be a lot easier because you can just kill a bot. Upon killing the operator, they'll drop a router-looking device on the floor that you need to pick up, and once you've collected the equipment off the dead operator, you need to go to a terminal that it'll want you to go to in order to start the upload. Or maybe a download, I'm not sure what it is. Once you get to the equipment where you need to start the upload, or download, whatever it is, you need to then stay within the circle of the equipment that you've interacted with and complete the contract, a little bit like an Intel contract, where you just have to wait for the progress bar to fill up. Whilst you're doing this part, there will be a small signal hijack icon on the map alerting other players to where you are, so be careful because other teams might push you. Once the contract is complete, you'll then need to open your TAC map and check how many more contracts need completing. So here's the thing, when this first went live, you needed to complete 6 of these contracts in one match. Well, you and the entire lobby combined, but I had an incredibly hard time doing that, and it seems over the past couple of hours, they did a playlist update and reduced it to 3, which has meant this is actually a bit too easy now. Anyway, once enough contracts have been completed within the lobby, and like I said, you personally don't need to do all of them, and in fact you technically don't need to do any at all, you'll get notified in-game that the stadium is going to get blown up and it will be open for everyone. You'll get warnings on screen, and the giant red laser from the sky is quite a cool sight to see. Once the stadium has been blown up and it's open, you're free to now go inside. You'll also get a free calling card unlocked here as well for being in a game where the stadium is opened. Before I move on, it's important to note that even if the stadium is in the gas, the red laser and the explosion will create a safe zone around the stadium, which is super cool because it means that if you're fast enough, you can actually get inside the stadium and be safe to roam around without anyone else to interfere, making this a lot easier. I'm not sure if this is technically possible now they reduce the number of contracts required, but it's certainly a pretty awesome thing when it does happen. Anyway, this is where it gets a little crazy. The circle will now move to ensure that the safe zone covers the stadium, so even if it was moving to the other side of the map, it will in fact move back towards the stadium eventually. It is quite slow, but it will happen. Once you're inside the stadium, head on to where the playing field would normally be and go over to building number 2, which is towards the southeast. Once you get close enough to building 2, you'll see a weapons case icon on screen. Now all you need to do is head over to this weapons case and pick it up, and then you'll get a timer for 1 minute. Now as long as you're holding the weapons case once the timer is up, you'll unlock the RED SPECTER weapon blueprint. So you don't need to win the match, there's no exfil requirement, but it does say that you've exfilled with the weapons case, which is kind of weird. And there you have it, that's the RED SPECTER weapon blueprint that you can get inside of Stadium right now. Be warned though, this is a limited time event and I think this is only going to last for about a week, so if you've not done it yet, you need to get on and try it for yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this guide, let me know in the comments if you've unlocked this yourself, or are you going to wait to do this with your team? As always, thank you to everyone that has watched this far into the video, and thank you to all of my channel members for your support, because it does really help me continue making videos. Please remember to like the video if this has helped you, and subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye!